gauge your strings are. I'm not going to ask you that kind of stuff.
Go there.
No,
That's good.
It's not
Thank you.
Guitar World magazine.
Oh, it's good. Nerding out.
Oh, we're on air, I guess. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane, here with Willy Porter.
How you doing, Shane?
Great, it's good to see you.
Great to see you.
It's been a while.
Sure has, my friend.
How long has it been? How long did we decide it's been? 3 years?
I think it has been at least that.
I don't think we've changed a bit.
No, I think we were just improving.
Well, maybe. Yeah. We'll go with improving. So I start these off by talking about the history of the venue and the artist. And you've been playing here for probably at least 10.
Yeah, I think it's got to be at least 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than that. More like maybe 15.
Yeah.
You know? I sure love coming back here. And so thanks for having me back.
Of course. Where are you home based now?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You've been in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So you tour the southern states in about this time, right?
Yeah, try to get down here when it starts getting cold and icky.
Did you laugh at us with the big freeze last year Texas had?
I didn't. I had
Shut
friends
down
down
the
here
power
who were
grid.
so shut down, and that was really destitute. That
It
was
is.
very, very hard.
I never lost power. I had my...
Do you have a generator?
No, I just never lost power. I had
Boy Scout? What's the story?
just lucky.
Fair enough.
It's just
Yeah.
lucky. I had a roaring fire and my heater cranked up. Everybody's mad at me about it, but it's not my fault. I must have been near something.
Yeah, you must be very fortunate because some friends who were in Wimberley, Wimberley area that I was talking to, they had really a whole bunch of damage to their plays.
Yeah.
And it was really awful.
We don't do well in the cold like you
No.
guys. We're not made for that.
Well, I think Wisconsin, I'd say it takes them a minute for their skin to thicken up again. You know, so that first snow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that first snow is really. There's a line of demarcation there where some folks are just selected out.
Oh, it's.
You know.
Have you been outside tonight? It's like 60 or 59. I'm freezing.
Oh, really? That's warm.
No. Well,
Yeah, that's warm.
Anyways, not about the weather. We're going to get into these questions I got for you. Ready
Okay,
for this?
boss. Yeah.
All right. What was the first record you purchased with your own hard-earned cash?
That would have been MU Jethro Tull, the best of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
This
that was-
2 nights in a row we've talked about Jethro Tull. Kevin, you know Kevin Russell?
I don't know.
Shiny Ribs. He said that the cover of one of the records scared him to death. When he's like, I think the one with the old man on the...
Oh,
like,
sure. Yeah,
what
Thick
was-
as a Brick, or is that?
Yeah, Thick as a Brick.
Or it might be Aqualung.
I think I think
Yeah.
he said Thick with it, but I think you're right. I think it might have been Aqualung. Or was there multiple Jethro Tull creepy old guy?
Well, I mean, I think Ian Anderson was doing a little bit of character study back in the day.
he was doing some-
and so he was sort of pushing that forward a little bit. You know,
Is that why he played the flute?
he sure played it great. I think Rashawn Roland Kirk actually inspired him to play the
Yeah.
flute. Yeah, and that's
So
where he-
you picked up the guitar instead of the flute, even though you got that record, huh?
yeah.
Could have been a whole different Willy Porter.
Oh, it was great. You know, I went on to get to tour with those guys, which was really ironic.
Oh, you
and
did?
Cool. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They won a Grammy.
Yeah.
So what was your first concert?
My first concert was Aerosmith.
Oh, nice. Which
Yeah.
tour?
I guess that would have been Hot Rocks.
Okay.
Yep. And my mom drove me and my buddy there.
It's in
and
Milwaukee?
back. Yeah, dropped us off, in the station wagon. It was amazing. She took us to see Rush, too.
Oh, nice.
She's like, she's so cool. She's like, I hear a lot of classical, music influences in their music. And I
Yeah.
said, oh, there's tons. Do you think you and Neil would like to go see this band? I was like, yeah, I think I can talk Neil into it.
those are I've never seen Aerosmith, and that's kind of like rock, metal, all that's kind of my wheelhouse, and I've never seen them. But they're doing that residency in Vegas now, and we used to go to Vegas a lot pre-pandemic, so maybe I'll finally get to see that little old lady Steven Tyler do his thing.
It's pretty strong. I have to say, Brad Whitford on the guitar. Everyone talks about Joe Perry, but Brad Whitford is great.
He's your guy.
Yeah, I love him.
All right. So speaking of kind of guitar work, do you have a favorite riff?
A favorite riff?
Or a couple favorite riffs?
Yeah, I mean, I love stuff that Leo Kottke kind of
Okay.
brought in. So I love the fingerstyle stuff.
Okay.
I'm a big Tommy Emmanuel fan. I don't play like him, but I sure love what he does. And
Kottke played here.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it must have been a great show.
Maybe Tommy Emmanuel might have too.
Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, I love all this right hand stuff, and there's so many people doing all the tapping stuff today, which is it's fun. I dabble with that a little bit, and so yeah, the guitar's pretty endless.
Yeah, right, of course it is. But no songs like a song you can pick out. I was like, man, I love that.
Oh, the one that I heard today was the duet between Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks, "Stop Dragging My Heart Around."
Oh yeah.
And that first.
Yeah.
I just like Mike Campbell. Good gravy.
We've had a lot of people talk about Mike Campbell lately. I don't know why, but his name seems to come up a lot in these interviews.
He's worthy.
People love him. So, being as tomorrow's Halloween, we'll kind of get some Halloween-based stuff now. So, so we're going to put together a band. It's going to be Willy Porter and the Departed.
Yeah.
So, if you could fill your band out, anybody that's left us, who would it be?
I'd probably need Ray Charles.
No.
I'd need Jerry Garcia.
You wouldn't need both those guys.
Yeah, those two guys would be definitely some of my first calls. And then probably Thelonious Monk.
There's a second Thelonious Monk. We
Yeah,
had Thelonious Monk last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got to think about it. Who are we going to put on the bass? Maybe Ray Brown.
Yeah.
Or someone,
Dusty Hill just passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. That sucks.
Yeah. Well.
I hate this stuff.
So we got everybody in this band already. Do we get a keyboard player, organ player, backup singers?
Whew.
No, you don't have to do that.
There's so many.
You don't have to do that.
All the folks who didn't get any love, who sang on all the Motown records, I say,
all those guys.
Bring them all back
as a choir.
And put them on the bow of the boat and make them,
perfect. The uncredited Motown singers.
Oh,
nice.
You've seen Standing in the Shadows.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Oh.
So do you have a? Is there a band that always scared you, or like an album or a band that scared you when you were growing up, or even now?
Wow, we had a real strange fascination with Alice Cooper because he came up at a time when, and he's a good Halloween act, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was only later that I realized, that I sort of got the joke. I never got to see his show live, and so he scared my parents a little bit, and they were like, "This is really not savory material for young children," and I was always just blown away by the art of that. And Frank Zappa, I always thought this guy would be incredible to sit and talk with because he's such an intellect.
Yeah.
And his guitar playing was so frightening because it was so inventive and new and fresh. And so not really a scary guy, but a scary guy as a mental giant.
He was kind of scary. He was kind of a big dude, big bushy mustache, hair.
I suppose,
everywhere.
yeah.
But yeah, that Alice Cooper, I always see that "Welcome to My Nightmare" video.
Yes.
That first one, I guess it probably came out in early '80s or late '70s.
Yeah.
I can only imagine when that song came out, what people were thinking.
It must have been funny.
It was crazy. Do you have a favorite horror movie, horror show?
Not really. I got to think about that for a second. I mean, Nightmare on Elm pops into my mind, but that doesn't mean it because it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can roll with that. It's one of the classics.
Yeah. Let's run that.
So what do you Netflix and Hulu in? You got
Oh,
anything,
I just watched.
You got anything for us?
Yeah, nothing really that extraordinary. I watched all the Formula One stuff because I'm a Formula One fan, and found that to be sort of lacking. It was a little overly sensationalized.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I mean, anything with some zombie apocalypse, I'm kind of down for that.
Yeah.
So
did you do the Squid Game?
No, I haven't yet.
No, you should.
Okay.
You should.
You're the second person.
I mean,
well, tonight's kind of young.
You'll be kind of a follower at this point because everybody's seen it, but it's pretty. It's one of those. It's pretty violent, but it's just they put these people in these situations. It's like, oh my god, I would have never thought of that. Like it just over and over and over again. It's just like, holy crap.
Wow. Okay.
You should do it.
I'll check it out. Yeah, you're second or third person. Greg Koch told me about it.
Yeah.
A great guitar player, and he's like, I'm like, how do? He's playing guitar all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you have time for Squid Game? He's like, we work it in.
He's working in.
You find time for Squid.
So what's the worst Halloween candy?
Probably the caramel corn
Caramel
that was
corn.
left in the back seat
Yeah.
is now glued into the carpet
Yeah.
because the kid only ate
That's
half
kind of
of
been
it.
the hands down winner.
Oh,
We had a pecan log last night, and I was kind of thinking, I'm like, who's giving out pecan logs?
yeah.
I guess people give out weird crap.
Yeah, they do. And yeah, caramel corns.
All right, I got to end this. I've got some either ors.
Okay.
Just because you say you like one doesn't mean you dislike the other one.
Fair play.
You can also pass. Jim Lardell passed on most of them.
Did he?
Yeah, he's very kind. You're very kind, but I think he was overly
Only
sensitive.
to a point. We can all have opinions. It's okay.
It's just an opinion.
Yeah.
Beatles or Stones is the first one. The
Beatles.
Beatles.
Yeah.
That's easy for you. Dolly or Aretha.
Oh man, I gotta go with Aretha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elvis or Sinatra.
Sinatra.
I've had way more Sinatras than Elvis's.
Have you?
Which has surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean I love Dolly. I
Yeah.
love, yeah. I
Yeah,
love,
of course. It's just it's just an opinion. People.
Yeah.
Willie or Johnny.
Johnny.
Michael Jackson or Prince.
Prince.
Everybody says Prince. Lady Gaga or Madonna.
Madonna.
Oh, good one. Thank you. Most people say Gaga. Soundgarden or Pearl Jam.
The Garden.
Thank you.
The Garden.
That's just my personal preference.
Yeah.
I put that one in because I'm a huge Soundgarden
Kim
guy.
Tail.
Yeah.
The guitar playing is
It's amazing.
staggering.
Metallica or Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Van Halen or Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
NWA or Beastie Boys.
NWA.
There you go. Billie Eilish or Adele.
Adele.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. Her new single just
I know I've heard it.
it's really human. It's fantastic, and she just I don't know. She's a real human being.
I would pick Billie Eilish, but I do love me some Adele.
Oh, Billie Eilish is great too.
do love
but
me some Adele.
Yeah, it's like Adele is
Billie
just
Eilish or Taylor Swift.
Billie Eilish.
Adele or Taylor Swift.
Gotta go Adele again. Yeah, for the win.
Well, I guess that makes sense because you told me. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, the last one is John Prine or Bob Dylan.
I think I gotta go with Prine.
Okay.
I
think
just
most
for
of
a
this-
little bit. There's just something about JP that's I don't know. I feel a little more welcome in the house of his songs.
Yeah. Well, most people that have like the singer-songwriter guys have done John Prine.
Have they?
Oh yeah, most probably. I think 90% of them have been Prine. But I think a lot of that's because he recently passed away. But maybe not.
That's part of it. I also think there's something about he's singing more to the common human.
Yeah.
And Dylan's stuff, so much of it is just it's high literature. Really, it's fantastic, and at least it is to me. So I love it all, but I would probably put a Prine record on a Sunday morning.
Okay.
You know,
It's a good way to put it. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for sitting down with me.
what a pleasure, man. It's great to see you
Great
again,
to see you.
Shane.
All right.
Thank
Thank you. Thanks.